Hello there everyone, it's ShinySparky14 and welcome to Micromon, another game for iOS, and this one is actually really well made, just like Oceanhorn. So, if any of you are fans of the Pokemon series, then this game is definitely going to be for you, and you'll see why. There's actually a lot of similarities from this game compared to Pokemon games. I mean, in the past there has been plenty of games for iOS that have been trying to imitate Pokemon, but none of them have actually come close to this one in my opinion. So, there's a story mode and there's an online battle, which you saw right there, but I am going to do the story mode, the single player side to it, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, create a new save file. Obviously, I mean, I don't have any data because I deleted it for this Let's Play. I have practiced this game, I have beaten it, and it is very fun. It all started with a mysterious app. The story, by the way, and here in the beginning, it's not too cool, you know, it's a bit cheesy, let's just say that, but don't worry. The gameplay, oh whoops, I gotta press this, I forgot. On a normal night, the player, wondering what just happened, grabbed his phone. The screen lit up the room, gripped the player, and dragged him into the phone. Little did he know, he was the chosen one. Once inside, the player found himself in a peaceful and quiet place, Pixekai, a digital place filled with mysteries and wonders. But he had a feeling he wasn't alone, and all of this happened after that day. A few years back, a tragic catastrophe struck Pixekai. A colossus destroyed a town with beams of light so powerful it brought the light of day into the night. The world of Pixekai is not as peaceful as it seems. There are more mysteries yet to be revealed. Interesting story. Okay, so that's the story, you know? Apparently some phone takes us into this virtual world. Does it sound familiar? Kind of like Digimon, the virtual world. Anyways, howdy stranger. Actually, you know, that's a robot. Howdy stranger, my name is B002. Beep. I'm here to help you get... What the... Okay. Yeah, okay, so... That way you can walk around the world called Pixekai. In this world, you will find all sorts of adventures, creatures, mysteries, and excitement. Oh, okay, yeah, let's get started. Alright, you know what, I'm not gonna do all this freaking robot. Are you kidding me? All this robot talk? No, I'm not gonna do all that. Alright, so, you're gonna begin by basically tutorials, so let's start. Please enter your name. Well, let's see, I'm gonna call myself Shiny. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Shiny. Please select your avatar's gender. So as you can see, it's just like Pokemon. You get to pick either male or female. I'm of course a male, so I'm gonna pick male. Let's do this. Confirm. Please confirm your choices. Yes, that's fine. My name is Shiny and I am a male. Alright, let's do this. So, does this look familiar to Pokemon? I'm pretty sure it does. See what I'm talking about? There are so many similarities to it. Alright. Looking neat there. By the way, I'm... Who? Oh, Malk. Malk's assistant. My production number is B002, but you can call me... B002. Robots don't laugh. You can't say haha. Well, I mean, I guess this one is an exception. I'm glad to see that you are finally functional. Okay. Mac detected a strange signal in the area, so he told me to go and investigate. That's how I found you. Alright, let's just play. Let's just play this damn game. So here's my dude looking around everywhere, you know? He's like, what the hell's happening? Yeah, sometimes these little, whatever you call it, emojis, emoticons that appear above characters are kind of funny. Oh, you look surprised, but don't you worry. Your safety is in my hands. All 5 of them. All 5 of them. Before I go any further, you should meet Malk. He will answer all of your questions. I think it's Mock, not Malk. Because oh shoot, it rhymes with talk, sorry. Yeah, whatever, okay, I'll follow you. Let's do it. Like I needed to follow you for that. Are you kidding me? The freaking door is right there. Seriously, what the hell? Alright, so this dude right here. Again, he is just like the professors of Pokemon. Again, so many similarities. It's crazy. Would you please stop calling me Master? Yes, Master. And okay. Anyways, what was it? Not a what, but a who. And here I am, the hero, enters. So what's going on here? I just want my Micromon. I was going to say Pokemon, but no, I meant Micromon. If you were the source of the unusual readings, then that means... What are you thinking is... Oh shoot, sorry. What you are thinking is correct. You're not in your own world anymore. Come, follow me. Okay, sure. The world you're in now is called Pixekai. In this place, things are not real, but digital. B002, who you met outside, helps me receive all organic beings from the real world, like yourself, and assigns them an avatar so they can roam Pixekai. He can teach you the basics of this world and how to get around. Go find and talk to him outside. Once you are done, come back and meet me here. Okay. So we finally get some movement, maybe? Yes, we do. We do. Alright, so we got a mission here. Alright, finally we get access to all of this, the gameplay. So, you can spend real money to get bonuses. However, let me just tell you, and I know people hate those pay-to-play games. I mean, really, like, pay-to-win. But this game, it is seriously not necessary at all. You can play this game by just paying the $1 that it costs, because it costs $1, and that's it. So all the top stuff, like, you know, if you go to Plus or the shop, it all takes you to this, where you can spend real money or whatever, the gold, or diamonds, whatever you call it, I don't even know. And yeah. But anyways, on the top right there's a map, but it's faded, we don't have it yet. On the right side there's quest though. The quest here actually, well, you can tap on each one and it tells you what to do. Description. Mac told me to go talk with B002 outside the research building to learn more about Pixekai. Okay, so we gotta do that. We only have one quest. Bottom right is the running shoes, which again, it resembles Pokemon. And on the left side there's some faded stuff, I'm not gonna talk about it just yet, instead let's just move. There is no pad on the screen. Instead, whenever you tap the screen, it creates your own pad. So you can pretty much do it anywhere. As you can see, I'm just doing it anywhere on the screen, and it works. So it's very good controls, I must say. Very good. Excellent choice. Okay. So here we are outside, and now we have to meet B002. So here's some dudes here. Let's just talk to them, though. So much data to analyze. Don't annoy me. These readings just can't be. I don't know what you're talking about. And there's this guy. Oh, hi there. Are you new to Pixekai? There are many types of Micromon in this world, and you will learn a lot about them in your adventure. The best tip I can give you now is to stay away from fire Micromon. Trust me, these are not sunburns. Anyways, have fun, buddy. You don't have to take his advice. You really don't. He's just saying that like as a joke. You can choose your fire one as your starter. Alright, so... Oh, let's get you started then? Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. In Pixekai, you will find all sorts of Micromon. You can capture them, train them, and have them compete in battles. Let's have a simulated battle to teach you all of the basics. This way, you will see what Micromon are capable of. Alright, let's battle, and he goes onto the grass. Hey, over here in the grass. Alright, let's do it. I will talk about all this stuff later, you know, how the grass works, and... Alright, so here is the tutorial. Now, he's talking, but I'm not going to talk in robot, because this is like tutorial stuff. Now that you found me, let's simulate a battle to teach you all the basics of fighting with Micromon. Here is your Micromon's opponent. This is your Micromon. Up here you can see whose turn it is. Keep an eye on this. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. Some Micromon can attack more than once a turn, depending on the speed, which I'll talk about the stats later. These are the info panels. You can see each other's health points. These are the skills. Your Micromon can use... Alright, definitely. Skills are down there. This is the slot for passive skills. That's the one on the right side. It might be a bit overwhelming, but do not worry. It is not that confusing. And remember to check the info bar at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, the info bar at the bottom pretty much just tells you everything. The amount of stamina left is displayed by the yellow bar. As you can see, I have 210 stamina. Active skills cost stamina points. Each skill consumes a different amount of points. Let's try attacking first. Use Scratch on me. Alright. Scratch is the only skill that my Micromon right now has. This is not my real Micromon. It's just, I'm borrowing it for this tutorial. So, as you can see, it says a 0 on Scratch on the left side over there. That means that it consumes 0 stamina. So it's pretty much it's essentially a free skill. And there's the damage I just did. Yep, alright. Okay, now it's alright. It's your turn. How he's going to attack me. And he did 11 damage. Okay. Overdid it? Nah, no you didn't. Alright. Okay, let's help your Micromon use a potion from the inventory. I mean, at this point you would never use a potion because you're at green health still. But it's tutorial, so let's do it. Alright, there we go, and alright. Now tap on the Micromon, we only have one, and he heals. So, yeah. I gotta attack you one more time. Fine, let's do another Scratch. And, alright. Well, that was a critical blow. Now that I'm weak, try using a capture chip to capture me. Capture chips are Pokeballs. Again, if you play Pokemon, you would know this easily. You would know all of this easily. Let's go to catch. Here's our chip. Let's use it. And we're going to capture B002. This is all tutorial. He's not actually going to be our Micromon, okay? It's all tutorial stuff. So, once it fills up all the way, that means you caught it. And there you go. We caught him. There is a chance to escape, and just like Pokemon, you have to weaken them. The more you weaken them, the higher the chance of you capturing them. There are also different types of chips, just like how there are different types of Pokeballs. You know, there's Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and whatever. And a lot more in the newer ones, all these crazy ones, you know, but everybody knows the Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. I mean, come on. Congratulations, you caught B002. Join your party, except he didn't really because it's tutorial. If you use better quality chips, yeah, that's what I just said. There are better quality ones. Go ahead and check your party. Yep, there we go. And now we can just, it's all tutorial again, tap it again. Now let's, we can run, even though we're not fighting anyone anymore, but it's just running. What? Oh, he's evolving. Yep, our Micromon is evolving. All tutorial stuff, again. Micromon, just like Pokemon, each have a certain level in which they evolve. And yeah, you will learn about that in a bit. Alright, can this tutorial just end? I just want to actually talk about it, like, for real to all of you, in case you're confused. Yeah, whatever. The Micromon gain, that's experience, okay. Now it's more powerful than his previous form, Okay, we're done. At least we're done with this part. Completed, train with B002. We're at, what, 12 minutes? Okay. It's definitely that easy. Remember, train your Micromon well and you will be respected in Pixekai. I'll let you know the basics. Go see Malk at the... Okay, I'll do it. I will do it. Let's walk back. I still don't have a Micromon. I don't have a Micromon of my own. So, what the hell am I doing? Why am I walking in there? It's over here. Alright, let's simply tap on the door to open it. I'm glad to see you back in one piece. Pixekai is filled with strange events and mysteries that even I do not understand. For instance, we still don't know whether this is actually a digital world inside of mobile devices or if mobile devices are just a portal to this world. Interesting theory, huh? Worry not, we have highly trained and intelligent personnel investigating this mystery, unlike B002 here. Taking shots. Of course, we can always use an extra hand. Maybe you'll be able to gather some interesting Micromon data for us in your adventure. So go out there, catch a Micromon and have fun. Alright. I guess you'll need some equipment for this. Here, take this. Obtain the M-Linker. That is the M-Linker. This device will allow you to come in and out of Pixekai, meaning you can go back to the real world whenever you want. You thought you were trapped here forever? Okay, wow. Also, you use the M-Linker to save and analyze all the data from the Micromon you have collected. Let's see, you'll also need a backpack. Obtain the backpack. Why, thank you. Use this backpack to gather and organize your items. I already added some items in there so you don't have to start empty. And this next item should get you in shape. Obtain the running shoes. These running shoes will allow you to explore Pixekai more conveniently and get a workout at the same time. By the way, I see you kept the Micromon B002 gave you during the simulated battle. I didn't know it was about to evolve. Please give it back to me, will you? Sure. Aw, he's sad. My character's sad. Tell you what, you give me that special Micromon and I'll let you choose one from these Micromon I have here. Sounds like a bad trade because this one's a higher level. I'm getting screwed here. Good, go ahead and choose your very first Micromon. It will be your companion for life. Okay, these are the 5 starters. Okay, one difference from this one and Pokemon. Finally, there are 5 starters, not 3. So, these are the 5. And these are actually the 5 elements in the game. There's actually 6, there's a special, but that doesn't count as a real element. These are the 5. Normal. And our starter here is Vidry, normal. Finleon, the water type. Glareon, the fire type. Okay, do these names not sound like Eevee evolutions? Seriously? Come on. Gust, okay, finally one that doesn't sound like that. Gust, wind. Yeah, there's actually wind types. And Cristoids, mineral types. So, these are the 5 types, and you have to memorize these symbols. That little fist is normal type. Finleon, the little water thing is water. I mean, come on. And then fire's easy, wind is a tornado, and mineral is that rock thingy. So, I'm gonna be choosing Finleon actually. The water type. So let's tap on him again. And yeah, Finleons hate dryness, preferring the humidity of beach-like areas. They are very smart creatures. Not only do they have a shorter learning curve than most other Micromon, they even try to communicate with tamers frequently. Alright, let's get him. There we go. That is our very first Micromon. Now, if I say Pokemon too many times during this playthrough, just assume it's Micromon. I mean, come on. Seriously, like when I said, oh yeah, we caught a Pokemon. No, we caught a Micromon. It's just that it's confusing. That's one happy fella. I can already tell you two will get along just great. Alright. So we completed a quest. Okay, so now show me the money. What? The hell? What are you talking about? What? You thought I was going to give you all that expensive equipment in Micromon for free? Okay, let's come up with an agreement. Oh god. What do you need? Tell you what, if you help me with my research, I'll let you have all that equipment for free. Alright, sure. Your first assignment will be to check out a cave just outside the research center. Assigned, the cave. I detected some strange readings coming from that place just as you arrived. It shouldn't be dangerous, but be careful. Oh, good luck, lad. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. By the way, he did not mention that the damn machine on the right side. Okay, what the hell? Okay. Are you tired or something? I don't know. Okay, he did not mention... Oh, are you kidding me? You're here again? Okay, I just want to play the freaking game. Seriously. I see Malk gave you an M-linker. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We can save our progress. Okay, more tutorial. The top left corner. It also has a mini-map, which, okay, shows on the top right of the screen. Simply tap it and it will always show you the map. I'll go over that later. Oh, you also got a new pair of running shoes. Again, I'm not talking to robot because I'm over this. I'm over this tutorial. Seriously. Okay. There it is. Yep. And there's your backpack, just below the M-linker. Okay. What? Alright, I'm done. Thank you. Finally, I get control. Let me quickly talk about all this stuff. If no one else interrupts me. Oh my god, I got interrupted again. You've got to be kidding me. I have very useful information for newbies like you. If you have any questions about how Pixekai works or anything else, just let me know, okay? Sure. So yeah, if you talk to this dude, he will basically tell you stuff. Yeah. Micromon. The only thing that's really important is, well, this to go over. These are, well, this is the type matchup chart. You have to memorize this. There are similarities to, for instance, some Pokemon, for example. Fire. Fire attacks are ineffective to water, but fire attacks are super effective to wind. Think of wind as grass in this game. That's the way I see it, because, I mean, come on, it looks like a leaf anyway, so just think of it as grass. So yeah, fire is ineffective to water, fire is super effective to wind. And water is super effective to fire. Water is super effective to mineral. Mineral, just think of rock. Mineral's rock. That's why water is super effective to mineral. And water is not very effective to wind. Wind is super effective to water. Wind is not very effective to fire. Mineral is not very effective to water. Mineral is super effective to wind. The whole right side of what mineral is super effective, that's the confusing part. Because rocks are not super effective to water in Pokemon, nor are they super effective to, I guess, for wind. They're not super effective to grass, or they are to flying though, and flying is kind of close to wind, I guess, but whatever. But pretty much everything on the first three columns, that's easy. The right side is the difference, kind of, in Pokemon. Again, just assume wind is grass. That's kind of the way I see it sometimes, because it's green anyways. They use green. Okay, so we're at 20 minutes. Wow. So again, map on the top right side, that basically opens up and you have the entire map there. The quests appear on the right side, which I'll talk about next time because we have a quest to do. Running shoes. You can tap on them to basically hold it, but if you tap on them again, like twice in a row, you run faster at the expense of more stamina. If you run out of stamina, you actually, well, you'll see, you can't do any more. You can't do any more hard taps, but if you just hold it, your character gets like, I don't know, weak or something, like dizzy, I don't know. And you are immobile for a few seconds. Left side is the bag, which you have items, chips, and others. Again, chips are Pokeballs. Items are just like revives. Here's a revive. That's an ether, which restores stamina. Stamina is equivalent to MP of Pokemon. And potion heals HP. And top left corner is your actual menu, which I will talk about next time. So, yeah. Next time, we are going to move on over there towards the right side, because that's what we have to do. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody, and until next time.